Greetings and welcome to another Will It Work version of Recipe Wednesday. I got the idea for this recipe from the Keto Twins. They used actual ramen noodles, which I believe that they taste good. I would love to try them, but I tend to have issues with something that's that processed. So instead of the noodles, I went with some ground chicken and then some seasonings. Let's see how it turns out. On the back burner here, I've got 1 cup of beef broth that I want to reduce down. I want it to be thicker and maybe a little bit more syrupy. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I want it to definitely be thicker so that it'll help create a sauce. And then here on the front burner, I've got my 1 pound of ground chicken. I'm going to add some Sriracha. Maybe that was like a tablespoon. I'm going to add some liquid aminos. Not a whole lot, probably another tablespoon. Ground ginger, you could use fresh if you like. Granulated garlic, again, you could use fresh if you like. I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible. Add a little bit of salt. I'm going to wait till later to see how much I need. And then some pepper. Turn it on high and also add in, this is 2 green onions. I know you're supposed to cook with the whites and then you save the green for like garnish and stuff. But I don't eat raw onions. I don't eat them in that form either. They just cause horrifying indigestion. So yeah, I don't. Oh man. I took this out of the freezer yesterday, so the chicken's still a little bit frozen. Should be fine. It'll be fine. See that? You just break it apart. No big deal. This is actually the base recipe for my stir fry. Instead of using rice, like making like a rice stir fry, I use the ground chicken instead. It tastes so good. Instead of carbs, you get a boatload of protein. I forgot sesame oil. Add a teaspoon. Before I taste it, I'm going to add in some bacon grease. And this is the beef stock. That's probably about a half cup. It might be a little bit more. We'll see. It doesn't really matter. It's at the level that I wanted it to be. If I reduce it anymore, pretty soon I'm going to have to start adding water back into it, and I don't want to do that. Scraping all the brown off of the pan. I don't want any of that flavor left behind. Before I add the last ingredient, I want to taste it and see if it's got the level of flavor that I'm looking for. Yes. A little bit of spice. Got the beefy flavor. Yeah, let me see. I wouldn't mind adding a little more. You know what? If I add too much spice, the kids won't eat it. I don't know if they'll eat it anyway. Anyway, all right, this is ready to go back on the burner. And time to add the cheese. So we'll add a little more salt. I'm going to add some of the smoked salt that my friend Erin Kilby made for me. And then I think that's going to go really well with that. You could just add regular salt though. So put on low. Throw the mozzarella on top. And some cheddar. I'm just gonna let that melt and then I'm gonna mix it all in. That looks pretty good. Let's give it a little stir. Yeah, now we have a sauce. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, I can't wait to try this. All right, let that cool for a little bit and then plate it up. This is, I'm gonna label it a half an hour recipe, one of those special 30-minute recipes, because it took actually less time than that, considering that I made 2 recipes this morning in under a half an hour. So yeah, you can't beat that. Ooh, look at the cheese. Mmm. Yum. All right. This is a winner. Got the chicken. That's a win. All of the spices and flavorings. That's a win. And then the cheese. Yum. And I miss ramen. This is good. This would be a good replacement for ramen. Wow. Mm-hmm. Anyway, if you try it, let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it. Thank you, Keto Twins, for all the hard work that you guys put into your videos. I love watching them. Me and my youngest daughter actually love watching them together and seeing if we can come up with ideas of either how to do what they did or change it to according to the way we do the diet. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like things, please subscribe.